Alright, so in this one we do have the kit details for the new Legend Bardock that is coming to the game. He is a yellow defense type, which... Okay, we also do have X20 green Kaioken Goku, my goat, literally my goat right behind me within the manga panel there, manga chapter, getting a unique equip, which I believe they said they removed the friendship requirement, so you just get that shit, get it done. Guaranteed slot 3 reds now as well, so they're actually making equipments, people can get consistently. As well as Red Bardock, the super old DBL 22 pre-second year, is getting a Zenkai. That should be next week. The other two things, Kaioken as well as Legend Bardock, should be this week. Now, getting to Bardock's kit, let us see him doing double defense there, as well as Team Bardock, 22% base strike. We also are, I forgot, Tora is getting supporter, with it being his worst requirement, 3 PO and 100 counts. He does stop a combo, as well as damage the opponent. I believe the land they do is strike card. Then when you have level 30 or above, it's 2 PO characters, and I believe the time requirement probably goes down. I just don't know the number. So probably not important now. We might get, I feel like an Ultra Freeze is on the horizon here, I'm not going to lie, especially with the Kaioken equip. But nonetheless, Tora will be happening as a anti-PO, supporter. So I guess that's something alongside Legend Bardock. No 1% unit. Now, Bardock. Strike on activation gains 20% damage guard penetration. That is Cup Pen. So his Cup Pen on strikes there. Very nice. Blast on activation. Oh, on blast as well. Gain 20% damage guard penetration. That's going to make him do very good damage very, very quickly. Blue card on activation. Special damage plus 50%. Also per defeated battle member. So the damage plus 40%. 3 counts cannot be canceled. So that'd be 80% peak. 130 peak on his blue card. On hit, enemy drive multiplies -1 2 times. Blue card, or rather, blast armor with that, as well as on a strike. Green card is self-green card, draw 1 card, health plus 10%, key plus 50, damage plus 20%. Cover change, special cover change nullification, cover null, 5 counts there, as well as per defeated battle member, draw 1 card if hand is 3 or fewer, and then damage plus 20% for 10 counts. Ultimate, supreme damage on activation, ult damage plus 50%, 3 counts, nullify endurance, 3 counts. Also, per defeated battle member, unique gauge plus 25%, crit damage plus 15%, 3 counts, with blast armor on that as well. If you're noticing the trend, he wants somebody to be at least 1 person dead, if not him last man standing. And which makes sense because he actually has traits to where he won't just die 1 combo of last man standing. With it being more so, main ability, destroy 1 card, then draw ultimate arts next. Health plus 30%, key plus 50, cancel attribute damage on all conditions, seal all enemy main ability for 10 counts there. Also, if there are 2 defeated battle members, last man standing, he goes overall neutral that can't be canceled 10 counts, as well as removes enemy vanish. So you're going to have it where, let's say you're in a 1v1. Pop main, remove vanish, just like Gohan does on his main ability, last man standing enemy. Have that shit same here, as well as you're neutral, so, just throw that ult out, and then win the game. Simple as that, isn't it? You really don't have to do anything else. Starter ability, damage plus 340%. Damage guard plus 290%, key recovery plus 70%, draw speed plus 1. Just a note, I believe Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Goku, when he's paired with the LF one, is around these damage guard numbers of like 300, 310%. So Bardock is there already within, you can see here, 290. So just to note, he'll also be 20% more because feature boosts up to 310. Other ally, Team Bardock or Goku, damage plus 30%. You're going to run dual Super Saiyan 4s with Bardock. You're already running yellow, yellow, green with Nameku. You're going to just put Bardock instead, just so you know. Unique ability. On Alpha entry, draw 1 card through your hand is 3 or fewer. Health plus 50%, key plus 40, destroy 1 enemy card. Unstrike blast starts use. Draw a green card next. Sure. Every time? And that resets on Switch? That's crazy. Wait, activation reset. No, okay, wait, I was reading the bottom part. Okay, I was going to say. Okay, he gets a green card every time an ally is dead and he enters and uses the card. Sure. Nullify special cover change, 5 counts there 1 time. That resets on Switch, obviously. The cover null. Coke rate plus 25%. 10 counts up to 50%. So just, that's not difficult at all. When hit by enemy arts or an area change, damage plus 30%. So he gets stronger for 15 counts. And all enemy arts cost plus 10 for 5 counts there. When allies defeated, unique gauge plus 100%. Damage plus 40%, uncancelable, unique gauge charge plus 15%. While not defeated, enemy activates a special move, ultimate, Awakened Arts, or Rush. Unique gauge plus 30%, 3 times. Allies count -3, and all enemies big move power, -30% there for 3 counts. Cover change into a blast for comboing a blue, and then here's his gauge, finally. Sustain damage type into a release type. So what it seems is you are getting hit. Like Sword of Hope Trunks gets hit and he gets his gauge. The LF one, old one, Legends Fest one, you get hit, then Trunks finishes within getting the gauge. But this guy, you have to sustain damage, take damage, and you start 50% of it. Once you get that damage gauge full, when unit gauge becomes full, switches to release type, cancel after you downgrade to normal conditions, ally sub counts -3, while release type, so only when it's in release type, Indestructible State. He has Indestructible when he's on release type gauge. Understand that. This will consistently refresh itself, by the way. Damage 70%, goes defense neutral forever, as well as nullify at normal conditions, all these uncancelable. Then, when release type unique gauge reaches 0, it switches back to your defense type unique gauge. You have to refill it, and you can resurge it, essentially. So, seemingly, this is a repeatable Indestructible that can be procced within itself. Switch to the same type damage. A damage type, rather. Health plus 20%, fixed healing. Damage plus 50%, 15 counts, uncancelable. And if I'm wrong, and if it's not refreshable, then it will be at least a one-time that you can kind of force it, which, that sounds terrible. It should be refreshable, just because it seems like it's meant to be. But nonetheless, sting damage type charges slightly when hit by enemy arts, when other allies hit by enemy arts as well. So he's just going to get that gauge just by coexisting. I guess kind of like New Sword Hope Trunks, where he's getting his gauge built up even by allies doing cards. It's just the key usage is what's building it up. It's just cards being taken is what's building up this gauge. Because it's like, okay, Tora, Fasha, they all died. You know, fucking lore. Release type decreases while on battlefield. Then his legend action draws a blue card. There's a defeated ally. It's just basically worse than GT Daimagoku's, or GT Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daimagoku's. Activation area, low area, so hit him into the air. On legend activation area, key plus 50, cancel any buff effects, and defeat a battle member, you draw a blue card. Again, Goku's was you just do the area change, and then from high to low, and then you just get a blue card twice. This guy just has a worse restriction for some reason, which it is what it is. Defeat a battle member, draw a blue card next, combo into blue and ultimate. So Bardock does look fascinating. Again, why is he a yellow? I don't know. He has cup pen stacking, he has pretty high damage, pretty high guard, he has pretty nice attrition sustainability within the Indestructible itself, so he has a lot of assets going for him, as well as, again, if you're going to run him with both 4s, which most likely is going to be his best team, because for one, he's yellow, so you're getting infinite Zenkai glazing, as well as there's no real harm to that. Again, you do not fight Buhan a lot, you don't fear UV4, you don't fear MZ, you don't fear a red, so just running double yellow, you're fine. Like, you're vibing. Trust me, you're vibing. And even if you do fight Buhan's frail. If you keep catching him on, like, blue cards and bullshit, which, you know, why wouldn't you? Especially with some sub-chem manipulation within these Super Saiyan 4s and Bardock, you're going to be vibing. But Bardock looks pretty strong. He looks pretty strong. Probably makes it where Namek Goku gets less value, because Bardock is just newer, and he'll just have more modernization to his statisticals and numerics, because he's newer. He's almost a year newer. But hey, we'll see. Let me know what you think of him. See you in the next one for a showcase at 14 stars in LBR.